What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel in a slightly different, kind of more casual setup today. I wanted this video to feel as, I don't know, as much as like a safe, calm place as possible. You can tell by the title, we're gonna be talking about a bit of a sensitive subject, and at the moment it's a very important topic to be talking about. And I know my followers are always super engaged within the comment section and may feel inspired to share a story of their own experience in the comment section down below. And I just wanted to, like I said, make this feel like the safest place possible. My comment section is always so lovely. I feel so blessed to have the most supportive followers, and whenever I say get involved in the comments and stuff, you guys are always out there supporting one another, which I love so much. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know. And to say now, if you even thought about leaving a negative comment on this video, which I don't know why you would, please don't. This video is for women or anyone watching this video for their own reasons, but obviously I feel like it's majoritarily directed and my audience is mostly women. This is a positive place and we want to keep it that way, and especially at the moment it is women supporting women there for each other. So I just wanted to put that out there at the beginning of this video. But yes, as the video suggests, today we are going to be talking about a few personal safety items, apps that, again, as the title says, we shouldn't need to use or have. But here we are. And obviously this is in light of the horrifically tragic story of Sarah Everard that has been in the news recently. If you haven't heard about what's happened for some reason, I'll touch on it briefly. Sarah Everard was a woman who was just trying to walk home and she was wearing fluorescent clothing. She called a friend, I think. She actually called a boyfriend as well. Don't believe she was intoxicated. Not that that even would be an excuse, but you know what people like to say. She did everything right, and I think that is why this story has gone viral and has struck so many people. It's because that's absolutely terrifying. What can we do to just feel safe and walk home? And especially because the person accused, and I think it is, but it's obviously not been 100% confirmed, was a police officer, someone that we are meant to trust with our lives, which more and more I'm seeing is just not the case. But yeah, I think that's why this is just so unbelievably terrifying, and why I felt kind of compelled to make this video. I felt compelled to buy these items in sight of what happened, but I just want to clarify now, buying these is not the answer to this issue, okay? I'm gonna read you something that I saw on Instagram that sums it up pretty much perfectly, and is at this point a viral post because I think it just really hit the nail on the head about this issue. But yeah, I just wanted to say that these items are not the answer to this problem, okay? That lies within, obviously, majoritarily and mainly in this case, and the focus, men, and educating men. The focus needs to be on the men and not this like victim women. If that makes, I'm not sure I'm like really sort of like saying that right, but I think you guys know what I mean. But like I said, I just want to read a caption on this post, which I think sums it up, and then we can jump into the video. But it was a post by Lucy Mountain on Instagram, and she posted a picture of like a WhatsApp saying, text me when you get home. And when I first saw that, without even reading the caption, I was like, wow, it's funny because that's literally like ingrained into women to say to their friends and have it said to them when you're walking home. And I didn't even really realize like how just second nature that is for when you're doing something on your own, because people are wanting to know that you got home safe because there's a possibility that you might not have. It's that common. But yeah, I just wanted to read the caption that said, I don't even know how to word this because I feel like my words can't do justice to how women are feeling right now. I haven't been able to stop thinking about Sarah Everard and how a woman was just not able to walk home. It's unbearable. I've also felt a deep sense of connection between myself and other women this week. I've had conversations about how being hyper-conscious of our safety is just something we've done throughout our entire lives. The deep sense of connection is one of fear. We have all shared our live locations. We have all changed our shoes. We have all held our keys between our fingers. We have all made phone calls, both real and fake. We have all tucked our hair inside our coats. We have all ran down dark roads. We have all theorized our escape routes. What's so insidious is that these things don't even feel like special safety tools. They're literally just ingrained behaviors and actions we've had to pick up since we were little girls, because that's just the way it is. Text me when you get home is a standard procedure amongst women. It's just autopilot. I wish more men understood the fact that we can't walk alone at night with headphones in. That whenever we get in Ubers, there's a lingering thought this could be it. That whenever you say they're just being friendly, you are part of the problem. That whenever we walk past groups of men, our heart beats a little bit faster. That whenever we shout back at sexual harassment in the street, we take yet another gamble at risking our safety. Stop harassing women, stop victim blaming women, and stop burdening women with the weight of other men's actions. A woman should have been allowed to walk home. I think that just sums it up really, and I feel like I'm hoping that you guys aren't seeing this video as me contributing to the narrative that we need these things and stuff like that. So many of you guys asked me to share this, and I know, like I said, these are not the answer to the problem. I just personally felt compelled to buy them. You know, there are existing people in our society that don't know how not to harass a woman, if that makes sense. So I felt compelled to buy these for myself as a woman that does a lot of things alone. And so many of you guys messaged me saying that you want to also see these things. I don't want anyone also to think that I am profiting off of your personal safety. So I will leave these items named down below, but if you feel also compelled or just want to buy these things to make yourself feel that little bit safer, you can do that off your own accord. I'm not going to link anything. I'll just obviously write the names of these exact things because I'm sure you guys will want to know. But if you want to buy them yourself, that is on you. I'm not going to link them. You can do the searching for yourself. So without further ado, I'm going to jump in and show you some of the things that I've got. Some of them are actually submissions by you guys, mainly when it comes to like apps and stuff on your phone. But yeah, I love you guys so much. I really hope you find this video helpful and insightful. Feel free to have any discussions you want in the comment section down below. I'm gonna make sure I delete any negative comments. I'm hoping that there wouldn't be. But if you feel like you wanna share anything, absolutely feel free. This is a conversation that, again, it's one of those situations where it's just heartbreaking that someone had to lose their life in order for this to suddenly be a topic of conversation. It's another one of those things that this conversation must continue until there's a better solution. But until we find that solution, these are some of the things that I have got for my kind of personal safety that I wanted to share and you guys wanted me to share. So let's just jump into this video. So I'm gonna start off by some of the submissions from you guys that you really wanted me to include in this. And it's actually something that I didn't know I had that's no purchase necessary. It's already on your iPhone. So this was actually taken from a screenshot from a girl called the India Edit on Instagram. And she said she was sharing from a friend. If you press your lock button, this is obviously, I'm guessing if you have an iPhone, I have absolutely no idea if there's a similar feature on an Android, but now I'm talking about this for iPhone. If you have an Android, it might be worth searching. If you press your lock button 5 times in a row, your iPhone emits a loud siren, counts down to 3, then calls emergency services and sends a text to your emergency contacts alerting them of the situation and your location. Search emergency SOS in your phone to set it up. Please share. I feel like this is a little known fact that could make us all feel a little bit safer. I had absolutely no idea that they did that. I know I've pressed that button and that has happened, but obviously I didn't really think about what it actually was, so I'd always just shut it off because fortunately I wasn't actually in an emergency and I might have thought it was the volume button or something. I'm just noticing that the light might change, so if it does and I switch positions, sorry about that. But I don't actually think I've got anyone in my phone as an emergency contact. I didn't actually know that was a thing that you could do in your contacts. So that's definitely something I'm gonna be looking into, because in situations where you might be wanting to be discreet about something and your phone's already in your pocket, just knowing that you could press that 5 times and it's all done for you is quite reassuring, is it not? So I'm definitely gonna look into that. I actually think I'll insert these screenshots on the screen because it actually shows you how to do it, because the next few slides on her story were, yeah, just how to set it up so the screen actually would look like that. And then also a screenshot I was sent from Twitter that says, for my ladies, after the news about Sarah Everard, I just wanted to share an app I use. It's called One Scream. God, what? And after switching it on while you walk or travel, it is able to detect a panic scream and will send a text to your chosen contact of your location. Okay, so essentially, this app is supposedly triggered and activated by noise. So if you can't reach a phone or something like that, it is responsive to noise, which again, I think that's great. With these apps though, I am going to talk about another one as well. I never know how like reliable they actually are, but I'm just sharing what I have been asked to include within this video. And I'd actually never heard of that app either. One that responds to noise is obviously would be super helpful if you weren't actually able to touch your phone and press any buttons. So there's another app, that one was called One Scream. So something that I actually purchased myself recently is this little keyring right here. This is called Carego. So you have to charge it up, and essentially you have to download the app that's called Carego, and you can program in emergency contacts. I think I put in 5. I'm not 100% sure how many is like maximum, let's say. But so if I was to pull it, I'm just gonna make sure that I'm getting this right because I know there's actually a few features to this. With a simple pull, you can activate the SOS mode. The status indicator will turn red, and all of your protectors, which is who you put in as your emergency contacts, will receive your SOS signal and real-time location at once. But if you're just kind of wanting to share a location with someone, as if like you would on like WhatsApp and stuff, you can just twist it and it shares your location with those protectors as well. So you've obviously got the SOS signal, which is obviously what you would send if it was an emergency, and then a twist just to share location. So again, I'm not sure how reliable this app is. I am yet to test it out. I did add my mum to it, and we said that we were going to try it out at some point, which I think is obviously super important. So I'm going to be testing and trying this out, but I just thought this was like a handy thing to have. Again, if you forgot to maybe share your location with your friends on your phone, or you forgot your phone or your phone's dead, I thought that this was handy as well. Again, I also think this is handy. It was kind of advertised for like elderly people, just like keep an eye on like your grandma or something like that. So again, you can use it for anything if you're just kind of wanting to share like your location and stuff. And I think, and my mum actually did send me a screenshot that she could see where I was. So I know that it works in terms of the location, being able to track me, which I think is great. So yeah, that was the Carego. It does involve the people that you enlist as your protectors to also download the app. So make sure that their phone is like compatible with this app. I'm sure if you've got an iPhone, it works, because you send them like a link that you've let them know that you have put them down as one of their protectors, and then yeah, it's kind of all set up. It's pretty easy to use. I also got one of, well actually it came in a set of 2. I'm sure you guys have heard of these and seen these. Again, it is just like a little keyring. What I liked about this is that it comes with a light, so if you're in the dark or anything like that, you can also add like a flashing light if you need to get maybe someone's attention. It has an SOS button there. I kind of need to clarify what the SOS button was, because I know if you pull this out, that's what makes the noise. Yeah, so essentially you can either, I just double checked, you either press this twice or you pull this out, obviously whatever's easiest for you at the time, and it's gonna sound the alarm. And I think it actually said that it has up to an hour's worth of alarm in this. So if you either need it on for a long time or you find yourself using it more than once, I think it's basically trying to say that the battery life on this is really good, so you're not really at risk of it running out of battery really quickly, although you do have the means to charge it. It did come in a pack of 2, so you can obviously either keep them both for yourself, you can give one for a friend, or something like that. And yeah, they're white and baby pink, so I thought obviously a safety tool is a safety tool, but they'll look cute. The fact I even have to say that on your keyring. It's not like a big bulky thing on your keychain, and yeah, just fits nicely into your bag. Another keyring that I got, which I thought actually might benefit or appeal to mothers of children that want to protect, like just want something for their children to have perhaps in case of an emergency. If they find themselves in a position like that, something like this might be like, not like complicated, but kind of obvious. I don't know, it just might, like a button like that to a child might just be so tempting to use unnecessarily. And it's just like a heart with a mirror, which number one, I thought a mirror actually, if you're just anyone that wants this, to check behind you or next to you or something, a mirror is always great to carry around, or again, just for practical reasons like lip gloss or something. So like as a keychain anyway. But I thought this might appeal to mothers that want something for their children because it doesn't look like anything really. But again, it's one of those keyrings that you pull out the top and it will make a loud alarm sound. So your children or something, just to say, like if you ever found yourself in a situation where you need help, the love heart in your bag, just give it a tug and it will make a loud alarming noise. So yeah, just a slightly different version. I obviously think this is a little bit more practical in terms of like having a light and stuff. But if you just want something basic and simple and maybe not so, I don't know, just, yeah, this is just another alternative. And the fact that it's got a mirror again is handy for many reasons. But yeah, that's just a big kind of like love heart keyring vibe. Yeah, so another thing that I got, which I actually thought now things are starting to open up again and we can well, soon hopefully we'll be able to travel, or if you just find yourself staying in maybe Airbnbs or hotels, actually it's kind of more directed at the Airbnbs in the sense of essentially a place that you're staying that you may not have the only key to. And I say that for Airbnbs, there's obviously horror stories about Airbnbs and, you know, the people, I don't really want to dive into that, but obviously you know sort of what I'm trying to say. Essentially a place where, yeah, you're not the only person with a key. I've actually seen this on TikTok. There's a lot of TikToks that kind of have all of these self-defense accessories and tools and stuff in, and this is where I saw this. If you stay in a place with like a fob and stuff, I don't always really know, or actually, is a fob safer than a key? Because I know with an actual key, you could like pick a lock, but obviously you can't pick a fob. But then, I don't know, I just never know how like reliable fobs are. But essentially this is something that you put over, obviously you have to make sure that it fits, but you put this over the latch almost in the door, and then you shut the door and you use this to kind of secure it. And basically what this does is that even anyone with a key, you've essentially it's one of those things, like you've essentially, even if you had a key, they can't get in. You've like double securely locked the door. And I actually got this in a pack of 2, but I just wanted to sort of shout this out. If you live alone, perhaps your door's not the best, you stay in a lot of Airbnbs, getting one of these in terms of just having that extra security on a door, I think is a great shout. You can never like, it's always like, you know, when you like, I'm not sure if you locked the door, you can never check too many times if you've locked the door. You know, you just want that assurance. Again, obviously worth testing and trying it out, but no, I just thought this was good. It came in a pack of 2, so yeah, especially if you're in an Airbnb and there might be more than 2 exits to the place that you're staying, you can double secure them both. You can never actually guarantee how great the locks are going to be in like hotels and Airbnbs and stuff, so this is just a little personal safety thing to take with you on trips and stuff, and I thought that would be good to put in this video. Like I said, now things are starting to open up again. Just something to think about in terms of your own personal safety when you're staying somewhere. And the final thing that I kind of wanted to touch on, here in the UK, obviously, you're not allowed to carry anything on you that may be seen as a weapon with the intent to harm. I'm aware I've gotten a lot of American followers, and I know the rules are different for you guys over there. Like, you guys can carry pepper sprays and stuff with you, and that's absolutely fine. You guys are lucky in that sense. But here in the UK, we aren't able to do that. And a lot of you guys were messaging me to like sort of say, you know, make sure that you're not including anything that could be seen as a weapon, because that's illegal. And I obviously would not want to promote anything in this video that would encourage violence or anything like that. That's not what this video is for. But so many of you guys sent in sort of like little suggestions of sort of substitutes that you could use, well, not could use, but that you probably already carry around with you in your handbag, that now you might look at slightly differently. So many of you guys actually said carrying around a little can of hairspray or deodorant or something that's really like fragranced and perfumed, that if you needed to use in an emergency situation, fucking hurts, and it's just irritating, and would hopefully give some sort of distraction, would just give you a helping hand in terms of getting someone away. I suppose that's what they're trying to say, because it's hairspray and you carry that around anyway. And there was this woman on TikTok, I think, that was kind of talking about things that in the UK you could use, and the comment sections on TikTok are always amazing in terms of other suggestions about what the person in the video is talking about. Someone was like, hairspray and a lighter. And I was like, oh my God, we've all played around with that as kids, like not in a self-defense way, but just like seeing if it works. So it just made me think. I was like, oh, I know what that does. And I know that that's power, that could be powerful. But yeah, like I said, just carrying around a spray of some sort that, you know, you would probably carry around anyway, hairspray, deodorant, perfume, that kind of thing, you could use as another form of protection if, God forbid, you needed to. And it's not illegal and it's fine because, you know, it's hairspray. So that was a little tip that you guys told me to include and submit. Obviously, you know, you can get those little travel sizes from Superdrug and Boots of like perfume or anything like that. And I think we've all had hairspray in our mouth at one point to know that that does not taste good. I even just sprayed that down a little bit, got it in my mouth, and it doesn't taste good. So obviously imagine that sprayed directly into like eyes or a mouth, you know, that's not good. So yeah, I'm really trying to be careful with my words because, as I said previously, I'm not trying to promote violence. And I also just wanted to say, now we've sort of rounded up the video, obviously using things, if you were to use things like that in the way that I've described, it really should be like a last resort. I mean, I'm sure you guys didn't think I was anyway, but obviously I would not want to be promoting violence on my channel. That's not what this video is about, as I'm sure you guys are aware. This is obviously just a sensitive subject. I'm really, really trying my best to make sure I'm wording everything correctly, but that is the end of the video. They are the things that I purchased. So like I said, I'll leave them named and listed down below, but obviously if you guys want to Google them and purchase them for yourself, that is obviously on you. But yes, I really hope you guys not enjoyed this video, but found this video helpful and insightful. For example, with the things on your iPhone, just little features that you can do. I found it really educational, so I obviously just wanted to use my platform to share what I have kind of come across recently in light of what's happened. I don't think we can ever stop talking about women's personal safety, or just anyone's really personal safety. But yeah, if you have anything that you would like to share, feel free to share in the comment section down below. Any, you know, apps or stuff that you have found recently, or just you've always had on your phone, or anything like that, let's share with each other in the comment section down below. As I said at the beginning of this video, I want this to feel as a safe and comfortable place as possible in the comment section. If you found this video helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, and then hopefully it will be able to reach more people. But yes, I love you guys so, so, so much. I will see you guys in the comment section, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video as well. Bye guys.